YouTube, there is no firearms in this video.
Welcome back to the Lowkey Airgunner YouTube channel. In this episode I will be working on the 20 to 40, trying to figure out if the barrel is bent or only crooked in the barrel bend. In the last episode I tried the dime trick to make a little spacer for the cartridge to be a bit more tight, hopefully for the piercing pin to work a bit better, but it did not. So I guess now I need to ask Crosman for a valve or whatever. So yeah, I did not try to align the barrel before this point because I was too lazy and did not know if it was too faulty for me to fix it. But Crosman Canada did agree to send me parts so I can fix it. So I think we will go this way to save the shipping fees and stuff, and I guess learn more about the 2240 platform. I also kinda do want to install my carbine stock from Buckrail, even though I might have to take everything off to fix it later. But yeah, I'm not a big pistol fan, even though it is a fun pistol, but I have other pistols. A folding stock like this sounds like the perfect accessory to have a nice backpackable carbine to bring at the range in a backpack and not carry a bunch of stuff. And if I do want to shoot it as a pistol, I can unscrew that Picatinny thing, and I believe I will have this pistol but with a Picatinny thing right there. Okay, this is great explanations. I will also be swapping the Murphy mount for this forearm since I will be going for the carbine style loot okay, thanks to Buckrail. Thank you, Terry. But for now, sadly, since we got a 40, let's just take some stuff off and figure out if my barrel is bent. So what I will do now is remove the Murphy mount and the scope mounts from Buckrail. So yeah, now we got the red dot laser and Buckrail accessories off. We are now ready to take a look at this barrel, which is very crooked. I don't know the size of this Allen screw because I never touched it, but I know for a fact that this thing won't move in the right direction even if I twist it. So yeah, all I want to say is that it was not loose out of the box, and this is not how it got crooked, I guess. Alright, I don't think there is what I need in this kit. Maybe I got this in the kit that Crosman sent me for my steel breech on my 1377, so I'll dig that out. Anyway, I might need it for this screw. It should be somewhere in there. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. This is a .177 plastic breech, and this is a .177 barrel, but Canada makes it complicated for me to do that and that. Okay, maybe one day we will do some hammer spring thing and make it legal or whatever, but not right now. But if you know a lot about hammer springs, and if the 20 to 40 spring is weaker or heavier than the 1322 and 1377 spring, just tell me please. And okay, I know that the Canadian 1377 transfer port is smaller than most transfer ports, so maybe I could take this one and put it in there and keep both under 500 in .177, but I don't know. Let's have a chat if you do. So it looks like it is the same size as a steel breech grub screw. I will make sure it is very loose. So now, can I put this barrel straight? Is it in there good? Is the breech solid in there? I don't know. Kind of looks like it has an angle upwards. I don't know if you guys can see that, but if you keep the straight line, you'll end up out here. about where I got it, but this is not straight at all. So I don't think the barrel itself is the issue. First, I will check if that breech was tight, and it is really tight. I did check if this breech was leaking with the tissue while having weird velocity issues, which were most likely caused by the piercing pin. It does seem to line up pretty good if I do try to line it up. Maybe the sight is not that straight. I don't know. As you can see, I'm using this high-tech ruler to figure out the center of this tube. Maybe not. That's not easy, but hopefully this is not how Crosman does it. It does not look straight at all. Still does not look straight. I don't know if something's crooked or not, but this is aggravating. If I twist the barrel this way, the side is crooked. Good. Just a quick update. I give up. I kinda got it straighter, and it is not tight still, but it is not too bad now. But as you can see, if I get it straighter, these sides are crooked, and these sides are not adjustable like that, you know. So yeah, I guess there is something wrong with this barrel. I will try my best to align it better than they did and ask Crosman warranty what they think about it. Now let's install the buck rail stuff, and I don't know how much of this I will show because it is pretty much the same as the 1377 that I did not too long ago. The front side has a very bad finish on this side, and this side is fine, but okay, so it's all scratched up. So this is another reason to ask for a whole barrel assembly, like a whiner. I don't know, maybe. So I guess that stuff kind of does line up better now. I got the buck rail combination mounts back on. By the way, this is dovetail and Picatinny. Pretty cool. It allows you to use a red dot when you don't have the steel breech. You might need some kind of special mount for a scope, but that's alright. They fit really well and sturdy on the 2240 and 1377, and they fit even better now that the barrel is a bit less crooked. This is a Picatinny adapter. This is a metal threaded thing with a 3D printed plastic Picatinny slot, I guess. They also provide you the tools and this kind of square thing, I guess.
Set that aside. I'm not going to be using this. I'm going to replace it with another screw. Also, I'm going to be removing the set screw and the barrel band here.
I will try to keep this video kind of short, but I will link Terry's video in the bio to install this stuff. So yeah, go watch Terry. By the way, it came pretty much together. This is the screw that goes in the trigger guard, and this is the set screw. Terry is a genius for real. This stuff is amazing. This is the side folder. You can snappity snap this way and snappity snap it this way to fully fold that. Buck rail stuff is very easy to install and very cool to use. This should be the perfect backpack gun. By the way, buck rail products are for Airgunners only, YouTube. But yeah, I really like their products yet. Everything is sturdy. Nothing broke on me yet. I had a little crack in one of my Red Rider mounts for the under barrel Picatinny / bipod stuff, but They sent me another one, even though this one is perfectly fine, so they stand behind their products. If you're not a dummy and break 22 in a row, what I'm trying to say is that plastic can break, so don't smack on it, but if you're careful, this is very sturdy stuff. This was this was a stressful noise, but this is the stock thing, okay? I was stressed for a second too, but this is plastic, and okay, this is good plastic stuff. But if you don't try to play baseball with it, I guess it should be just fine. When you fold it, basically it is about 1 inch longer than a regular 2240, so pretty backpackable. We now have a folding stock, like I just said, and can use a bipod or a laser or any Picatinny accessories. But I think if I use a laser, I will use my Feiachi laser, which has a Picatinny rail under it, so I will be able to mount the laser, keep it on there, and be able to use a bipod at the same time without losing my laser 0. By the way, I just removed this Dr. Murphy mount, which is another option to put a Picatinny accessory on a 2240, or I think it also fits the Marauder, I think. If I deleted most of the footage, this video might be 2 minutes long by now, so I might be shooting in the next segment. If not, thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and I will see y'all in the next one. Okay? Welcome back to the Lowkey Airgunner YouTube channel. In this video, I will be testing my 2240 with the buck rail stock and the now straighter barrel. So the plan for today is to chronograph this compact carbine and to then zero the red dot. I will most likely be shooting for the first time outside in a few months because it is finally hot enough for shoot to. So yeah, chronograph, zero, and then fun. Since the CO2 has been the issue lately, I will film this part 2 to show you guys how I did it, and so you guys can tell if it is my fault or not. Maybe, who knows. By the way, we are using Crosman CO2 with Crosman Pelgon oil, so yeah. We are using the recommended products, so we should not have issues, okay? This is not really in the way for the CO2 cap, but it is not really helping you too. This is about what I got left and tight. Let's give it a snug with that to make sure. That is a lot, kinda. Now, it is very tight, okay? Very tight. Now, let's dry fire this thing. Dry fire number 1. Can I back up the cap like Demon said, and like you might want to do on your QB? I can, kinda. So maybe I did back it off a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell. Maybe that will help the gas, who knows? Focus. So I got it very tight with that and then unscrewed it a little bit after the first piercing thing. So maybe that will help, maybe not. Who knows? Let's oil that little O-ring, even though it looks fairly wet. I want it to stay wet. O-ring is wet. Dry fire number 2. Now let's see if this is consistent under the chronograph. I'm back. I changed the angle a little bit because I want to be shooting straight. Somewhat. I guess this is pretty much straight. Nothing. And I forgot to get the light kit on. Alright, so 1 dry fire, 2 dry fire, and then 1 without a reading, I guess. Okay? So let's try again with the light kit now. 436.
pretty hard to get straight in front of the Crony. It is not a long rifle. That's pretty good. Yet I'm pretty happy about that. Maybe we won't need to fix anything, and I'm a whiner. Who knows? I can take that honestly. Maybe I'll shoot 2 more just to make sure, but this is very consistent yet. That's a bit lower, but I'm shooting kind of fast, so let's give it a few seconds for the next one because this is getting kind of cold. Okay, so I gave it a few seconds, not a few minutes, but a few seconds. So let's see. Okay, I don't know. Let's just shoot more under the Crony, I guess. By the way, I'm not perfectly straight, but looking at the 3 first ones, I don't think I'm to blame for this much spread. I mean, it is a CO2 and not a pneumatic or PCP, so I will not wait this time. I don't know. Kind of want to waste pellets under the chronograph, I guess. So yeah, I think that will be enough for the chronograph. We got a decent consistency. I can't wait to see the cartridge to match this result with the actual hole in the cartridge. But yeah, safety on. I will move outside and yep, try to sight in this thing. Okay, we're back outside. It is a beautiful day, even though it is a tiny bit cold with the wind, but it is pretty warm when you consider that there was snow everywhere a few months ago, or even a few weeks ago at this point. Safety glasses. I will be using Crosman Hollow Point 14.3 grains. I got the bipod on there to carry it with me and stuff, but I think I will use the sandbag for now. But it's just very nice to have a Picatinny slot out here on the buck rail forearm. I will be using the last notch on the adjustable stock because it's the one that suits me better. If I try to put it shorter, I get kind of crimped. I don't know if this battery is bad, but I can barely see the dot before brightness setting number 8, but I can see it fairly well on the maximum, which is 11. So I'm gonna use setting 11 and I can see a nice clear dot. Also, I have no clue of where this is going to hit, so hopefully not my phone. There is a fair bit of wind, but it's alright. So that seemed to be low right. Oh, my tripod won't fall on the ground from the wind. Let's wait a bit. I hope you can hear the burn noise. If not, I will put the audio from the target cam. Holy crap. That was a lot higher. Let's shoot a third one. Maybe it has to do with the colder temperature outside. Who knows? By the way, I hope I said that already, but this is 40 feet. So yeah, I need to move quite a bit to the left, and I'm not sure we're doing that great, but that's not my problem. Okay. So if this is a 1 inch at 100 yards per click, I guess I need 4 clicks to make 1 inch at this distance, maybe more, maybe even 5 clicks, but let's do 4. Mathematics. So I need at least 2 inch, so I will do these 10 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 clicks. So I did 10 clicks, hopefully in the right direction. I was closer, but still pretty far. Let's do, I guess, 4 again to left. We'll go take a look because I think this one curved. Literally, I've seen it do that into the last ones. So yeah, I think this might be exactly what happened. So let's see if that is tight. This is tight. So I guess I will give it another 4 and not really care about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. There's a lot of wind. I will shoot another one, but was that one in the splatterburst target?
Nice reactive targets made in USA.
I can see that well, and let's shoot another one and figure it out later. This is a decent wind gust. Getting cold out here. Alright, so we got 2 on the splatterburst target. I'll shoot 3 more there and we might move on to the other target. By the way, I don't know what happened there. Maybe I'm just bad. I don't know. We will see later. Maybe it is still a 40-40. Who knows? This is a lot of wind. Alright, so let's shoot the same target 3 more times. It's pretty hard to see with a red dot though. I'm not really used to it, so I'm sure part of the trouble with the fairly big 3 to 4 MOA dot. Ooh, I don't know about that one, but I'm having fun, and that's all that matters. Ooh, I think I read the splatterburst target pretty good. Okay, okay. So got some there, some there. I don't know. That was pretty cool. I can see some sort of crack into my butt-rail forearm, but I don't know if this was there already or it happened. I don't think it will break anytime soon, but that's weird. If it does happen to you and you really care and are worried about it and you did not tighten this with a hammer, Terry will replace faulty products. Okay, this is made in USA by Buckrail and they stand behind their products, so try it if you like it. So let's shoot at the other target while holding it in my hand this time. Maybe not. In fact, I will install the bipod. Alright, so now I need to move that. Yeah. Okay, so this is way too down and my table is not straight. I got the bipod on there. Very good. Okay. The bipod itself has a little bit of slop in it, but the Picatinny rail is top notch. Safety. By the way, I'm a bit crooked, but that will do. The table is not straight. It had a few Bud Lights, you know. I think that was pretty much bullseye. Hopefully. Thanks to splatterburst targets helping my bad eyes. I think that was a little low, but we might be a little low on CO2 because it is getting lower and it is not that even though I'm wearing a t-shirt. I think I'm shooting low again. I think that was 5, and this is starting to sound very weak, and it is kind of cold. So if I want to do 5 more, I think I will need to wait a bit. So yeah, I think windage is decent, and I'm not really over 1 inch a bit, but I think it is CO2 related and stuff. So yeah, this was not really an accuracy test, as you can see, but let's shoot 5 more there with the kind of weak CO2. What is that? I don't have my pen, so let's remember that. Alright, I can tell that I don't have much CO2 left, especially in this kind of cold weather. So that was shot number 1. Starting to get kind of low, but looking great. I think that's the 5th one, but I'm not sure about that. But it's sounding quite low, so this might be the last one, I guess. I think I did that. Let's shoot another one. I think I took all the slop that there is in the bipod itself and released it at the wrong moment. So I will shoot in a lot more wind. It is really windy right now and do better. Maybe not.
Good.
Kind of weak. Okay. And I just want to see that all in the cartridge to see if I got a faulty 40. Yeah, that's not great to me. I think I will ask for a valve still or whatever I need. Okay. This screw is coming out in there. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if the stock screw did that. Maybe Terry knows. So yeah, dime trick or not. This is the all that I get. This is fairly small compared to what I got at the beginning. This doesn't look right to me. I know for a fact it was at least 2 to 3 times this size at the beginning, and it was working better. So I'm not saying that I did horrible because I was trying to sight it in and was not really taking my time. And by the way, this is 40 feet and the basement is about 22. So this is almost twice the distance that we tested those pellets at. This video was more like installing parts that I've been waiting to install because I didn't know if I had to send this 4040 back, but Crosman did tell me that they will send me parts, and so yeah, we can fix that together. And okay, I will show you guys the little crack in the buck rail thing, I guess. So this is what I was talking about. It is not snapped and it is solid still, so I don't know if I will really worry about that because Terry sent that to me for free, but I don't know. By the way, this is very solid. The bipod itself has some slap, but this doesn't, and this is really cool, and this is even cooler, and I really do think this is solid stuff, and buckrail stuff is cool. Okay, and maybe that thing was there already before I installed it and I did not notice it. And okay, this is 3D printed stuff. The finish is not 300% smooth, but this is what is keeping the cost down and make you able to have this cool stuff. Okay, all you gotta do to put it in a backpack is to push down on the stock, hold it like that, it will snap in place. Don't try not to lean on your backpack, I guess, but this is a very cool concept. Thanks a lot to Terry for the nice products to show you guys. And of course, thank you guys for watching my videos and making this happen. Hope I will see y'all in the next one. But yeah, I'm really stoked to test this on the range later and sight it in a bit better. We should have a really nice peaceful range. Hopefully you guys can hear that truck because I hated it.